Coming up on this episode of Paddy Plays Planet Zoo. Wow, look at this. It's raining, so there's going to be mud, it's going to be dirty, and they're just going to have the best time ever. Did I just see a polar bear? I thought I clicked on something else. If you put a hunter and a predator and a carnivore in the wrong enclosure, this is what can happen. Welcome back to Paddy Plays, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better. In the last video, I told you about my bad neck. It's feeling a little bit better today, so I've decided to start a brand new game, something that I'm so excited to play. And as you can see here, it is called Planet Zoo. We're going to be learning how to make and maintain and design our own zoo, and this game is really detailed. There's so much to learn. There's so many layers to this game. It's really good for education too. It teaches you a lot about the animals and welfare of the animals, how to take care of them. There's so many things going on, and if you don't take care of the animals in this game, you are going to have big trouble. The animals will feel sick, miserable, and even the guests can start to protest if your park is not ethical and you're not taking care of the animals. So it's really multi-layered. You can even actually release the animals that you breed in the zoo back into the wild. So I'm really excited to learn how to play this game, and I'm really excited for you guys to enjoy this series, because if you like this video and if you like this game, then I would love to play this for weeks and weeks to come. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, and absolutely don't forget to subscribe too. So let me show you around, and then I think we'll jump into making our own park. Over here in Thailand, which is actually where I live, is my little avatar. This is me. Hello buddy, how are you? He's got a purple shirt on, because obviously purple's my favorite color. And what do you think? Does he look like me? No? Yes? Kind of? Not really? And if I click on him, watch this. Woohoo! I've actually spent about 2 hours this morning doing a tutorial and learning all of the mechanics of this game, and I just want to quickly show you a little bit of the tutorial so you can see just how detailed and how beautiful the graphics are of this game, and what our park that we're going to make together could look like in a few weeks' time. So yeah, this is the tutorial level. This is Goodwin House. It's a beautiful manor in England, and in his big garden he built a zoo. The rich guy who lives here, he built this beautiful zoo. Now this is just the tutorial, and it wants me to go over here and do something, but I just want to show you around the park. Just look at the graphics and look at the animals and look at all the things that you can do in this game. So for example, let's go over to this habitat right here in the middle here. You can see they have beautiful trees, they have windows and walls, and here you can see the animal in this enclosure. It's the lemur, and all you have to do is double click on a lemur like this, and here we can see the lemurs having a good time in this enclosure, and they just hang out and do lemur things like lick the invisible food. And you can see here that the animals have statistics. They have how they're feeling, their welfare, their nutrition, how's their food, do they have enough friends, is their habitat suitable to their species, and do they have enough toys and enrichment. They can also get sick, they can also get pregnant and have little babies. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on within each animal species. And as you can see, the enclosures here are really beautiful, and you have to design them yourself and make sure that each animal has the correct plants, enrichment, toys, animals, because obviously you don't want to put a lion inside here, otherwise it would just eat these little lemurs up. And yeah, there's just so many interesting things to do. Let's go have a look at some of the shops as well. These are really cool. This is a juice shop, so she sells juice. Oh, she's getting a juice now. Isn't this cool, guys? I just love the graphics. Here's your juice. Grape juice. Mmm. Is it yummy?
Yeah, it's really yummy. Oh my gosh, this is the best purple grape juice I've ever had in my life.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you can see that the guests walk around and they enjoy themselves. And if they don't have a good time, if they don't like what they see, then there will be lots of problems later. So we have to really make sure that the guests are enjoying themselves. And here you can see this is an enclosure for the animals that they've designed into a maze. And here you can see the animal. It's a peacock. Isn't that cool? Have a look at this enclosure here. What animal do you think lives here? Because you can't see the animal now because he's hiding. But let me fly around this enclosure and you tell me when you can see it, okay? So here we have some trees. It's got some toys here. This is a little toy for the animal. This is a water sprinkler. It's got a big area for water, so it likes water. It's got a little house, so it sleeps in here at nighttime, but during the day, walks around, goes into the water. What do you think it is? Any ideas? I'll give you a clue. It's inside here. Can you see? Can you see it now? Look at this. Hey, it's a hippo. It's a hippopotamus. And obviously hippos need to breathe air, but they can stay underwater for a very, very long time. And they actually eat grass. They're herbivores, and they just love to be in the water. And if you look here, this enclosure even has an underground window for the guests to look through the muddy water and see the two hippos. And they're not doing anything interesting right now. So let's leave this beautiful zoo and let's start making our very own zoo from scratch. Okay, so welcome to Paddy's Dream Zoo. This is the zoo that I actually started making this morning. I spent about an hour just setting it up and getting some paths in, getting some staff buildings set up. And as you can see, just over here, we're about to have our first ever guest. These have just spawned in. And the reason why I'm getting guests spawning right now, obviously they're not walking because the game's on pause. So if I unpause it, you can see them coming in. The reason why they're coming in is I spent about an hour just before I started making this video learning how to make paths. So I made this path. I went over here and I made a water area. Over here a path leading to this area, and then over here I decided to make some mountains and some hills, and in the middle of the park I have this big viewing platform, and I think that would be a really cool centerpiece. And I also made a huge enclosure, absolutely huge, with big glass walls going all the way around, and I put in my first animal, and I decided to put in a beautiful African giraffe. Don't worry, he's not dead. He's just paused. He's okay. He's fine. He's not sleeping. He looks a bit weird. And over here, I put in the staff buildings already. These are, you know, places where we can trade animals, staff rooms, staff toilets, a clinic for the vet to work in. So basically, I've put in a lot of like the boring stuff and learned how to do the boring stuff first. And now we're ready to really start customizing, personalizing, and making this zoo our own. So let's unpause and let's have a look at our beautiful giraffe enjoying his very boring but big enclosure. So let's click on the old giraffe. Now if I click on him, we can find out how he's feeling, and we can find out, you know, if he has everything he needs, which I don't think he has right now, because look, he has nowhere to eat, nowhere to drink, nowhere to play, and he's got no friends. So let's click on him and find out how we can improve his life. So here we are. This is his information, and we can see that he's in good health. He's got good food. I think he's been fed on the way to the zoo. But his enrichment is 0. So enrichment basically just means how is he feeling? Does he have things to play with? Does he have any fun activities? And this animal doesn't have anything. So let's have a look here. So we've got this high grass feeder. Now I think this would be really good, especially near the guests. So let's put one here. Let's put one here. You know what? We should probably put like 4, right? One on each corner of this platform that I made. So now his enrichment isn't red anymore. You can see it's now gone to orange. So it's still not perfect. He needs toys. He doesn't have any toys. Oh, poor giraffe. You don't have any toys. Now here we have the types of enrichment. Food enrichment, toys, and climbable. Now he's a giraffe. He can't climb. So let's give him some toys. A rubbing pillar so he can rub up against it and scratch his back. I think it's good to have these toys and things near the wall so the guests can see them. He's not sick, he's not sad, he's got toys to play with. But you can see he's not really doing anything. He's not really sort of enjoying it that much. So let's have a look at his terrain. Oh my gosh, we can see that he doesn't like the terrain. He doesn't like this big enclosure. He likes the space, but he says he needs less long grass and he needs more soil. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a lot of short grass. So you can see all of this long grass. Now the giraffe doesn't like this. So I just use the short grass tool and I'm just going to make this big area here less long grass and much more short grass. Okay, so he is feeling good now. And I didn't realize, but someone just told me on Twitch, because I'm streaming right now, that you can actually keep this tab open and correct the terrain and it will update in real time. So I'll do that next time. So how is he feeling about his environment? He has green, so he doesn't need any more trees, even though there's no trees, right? It's kind of boring. His enrichment's fine. Everything seems okay. Now, he's not happy with his social life. He doesn't have anything going on in his social life because he doesn't have any friends, and giraffes are very sociable animals. It says it has too few adults, so we need to adopt more giraffes. So here we can see the giraffes that we can adopt. So let's get the most expensive one, because when we're playing this level, this mode, it's called Sandbox. You have infinite money, so we don't have to worry about spending loads of money on getting these animals. Here you can see the 4 giraffes that we have now adopted, and what we can do is we can send them to the zoo. Someone from the zoo should come in with a box. And we should be able to see the giraffes coming into the new enclosure. So they keep an eye out for a person with a box. Oh, here they come. Apparently there's a giant giraffe inside this little box. Let's have a look. Okay, so the zookeeper's coming in. And... ta-da! Now the giraffe has a friend. Yay! And here comes the next one. There's 2 more. Whoop, careful. Nice. Now we have a nice group. 4 giraffes. And it's nighttime, so straight away they're kind of going to sleep. And this is how giraffes sleep. Look at this. Where are you going, buddy? You going for a run? Wow, look at them run. Isn't that beautiful? You can see here there's a father and a daughter, and they're walking around at nighttime. And here's a group of people, and they just get to look down into this huge enclosure and see 4 giraffes. So don't worry, we will put lots and lots more animals in here. But I have a problem. See this? I have a problem. Okay, so what is the problem? It says many guests think tickets are underpriced. So they think it's too cheap. That's okay. That's not a bad problem to have, is it? So what we can see now is we have a family of 5 giraffes, and look at the people over here. They're like loving it. They're grouping up over here looking at the giraffes. Ooh, Woohoo! Look at them. They're loving to see it. Now, what we can do is in this game, we can click up here, and this is called the Zoopedia. It's full of information, and it tells you about every single animal that you can put in the zoo. It tells you what they like, what food they like, and how many other animals they want to live with, because some animals like to live in big herds with hundreds and hundreds of other animals, and other animals like to live alone and be completely solitary. So let's have a look at the giraffes and see how we can make their life better. Okay, the reticulated giraffe, also known as the Somali giraffe. And we can read all this information about this animal. And so you can learn so much on this game. They are endangered. Oh no, that means there's not many left in the world. And we really need to take care of them and conserve their population. Their natural habitat is in this part of the world, in Somalia, Ethiopia, and Kenya, in the continent of Africa. They can grow up to 5 meters tall, and they can live for 25 years, and they weigh over 1,000 kilograms, so they're much more than a ton. Now here I've already unlocked a lot of their fun facts, because in this mode you just unlock everything. So we already know what kind of enrichment items they like. And this is really interesting. This is the part that I'm most interested in, because we have this huge, big enclosure. We want to have the right animals living there together. We don't want the animals fighting, and we don't want the animals eating each other. So here we can see all of the animals that the giraffe enjoys living with: African buffalo, wildebeest, ostriches, warthogs, gazelles, springboks, antelopes, and zebras. So why don't we just put all of these animals in this enclosure and see what happens? Let's start with the good old zebra. Okay, Mr. Zookeeper, go get the giraffe. He's gonna go get the giraffe? He's gonna get the zebra for us. Here comes the zebra! Woohoo! Now don't drop him, okay? Oh, wow. Here we go. Don't worry, giraffes. We got some zebras to come with you and play. Woohoo! Are we ready to see the first zebra at the zoo? Woohoo! Bang! Hello! How are you? Are you good? Here comes a friend. Yay! Woohoo! So cool. We're gonna get loads of animals in here. It's gonna be a paradise. And look at that. It's raining, so there's gonna be mud, it's gonna be dirty, and they're just gonna have the best time ever. Okay. Oh wow, it's raining a lot. I hope they don't get like drowned or something. Okay, so let's click on him and let's see how they're feeling. So again, they need more toys. They need food enrichment. Okay, so let's go to habitat. Let's go to food enrichment and search for zebras. Let's make sure we give them the correct enrichment toys. Oh, a plant screen. That looks cool. And let's give them some of these ones too. These balls where the food can stay inside these barrels and they have to hunt and try and find the food. Gives them something to do, makes them interested, keeps them happy. Wow, it's really raining, guys. And now you can see that enrichment is all green. That's great. The enrichment feeders don't count as true feeders, so you need actual feeders and a water pipe. Oh my god, this game is so intense. Whew, okay, so things are looking good. They have toys, they have things to eat in, but they actually don't have any real food or real water sources. So that's my fault. So let me quickly fix that by clicking on Habitat and Food and Water. Here's a large food trough. Okay, I'm going to put them near the entrances here, so the zookeepers can feed them nice and quickly. And oh my goodness, I have a giraffe who has a baby growing. She's pregnant already. So the female and the male have already fallen in love, and she's going to have a baby soon. Oh wow. Now I have a problem. Many guests think the tickets are underpriced. Oh, they still think it's so cheap. Oh, look everyone, look, the giraffes are drinking. They must have been so thirsty. I'm so sorry, I forgot about your water, guys. I'm so sorry. Enjoy your drink and live a long and happy life. And the guests, I'm so sorry you're getting soaking wet, but, you know, the weather is terrible. Now, hang on a minute. I completely forgot the guests don't have anywhere to eat, drink, or go to the toilet. Okay, so before we put any more animals in, let's make our guests happy. Okay, so I've gone in and I've put in toilets, food shops, drink shops, ATMs, information places. Let me show you around. So here you can see we have a pizzeria. Look at this yummy pizza. Okay, so hopefully someone comes and gets some pizza in a minute. We've got some French fries. This dude is selling French fries. Look at that. Enjoy your French fries, little birdie.
Okay, yummy.
They get lost. They can come to the information area and tell them, oh, help me, I can't find my friends and my mommy's gone. Help me, oh my God. Don't worry, you can go to the information help. Then you have the toilets, and got some more toilets over here as well. What's this one? This is a cookie place? Oh no, beef burger place. Looks like a cookie, right? Enjoy. And again, more toilets over here. And here's, oh God, look at the queue. Okay, these guys are really thirsty, so I probably will put some more drink shops in a minute. And then over here we have some more food and drinks. And oh look, the path isn't connected. Let me connect this path. And so now the guests have more places to go and places to eat. And when you come in, you can see that I think it looks quite nice. We haven't put any decorations in yet, or any trees, or anything like statues or bins. Let me pause the game. We will do that later. But what I want to do in this first episode is just get more animals into this big enclosure, and then sort of finish the first episode there, and then when we come back we can really jump into the more in-depth details of this game and really fix things up and really give the animals and the guests the best experience. So I'm just going to put some more of those animals that we researched that giraffes like to play with, and I will put them all in here, and then I'll show you how this enclosure looks towards the end. So I'll be back in about 2 seconds. Let me just do this. It'll probably take me 20 minutes. Okay, so I have adopted and bought lots and lots of animals now. You can see the zookeepers are going to be very, very busy delivering the animals. Here they come. Come on, guys. It's time to move in the animals into our ginormous, huge African-style, safari-style enclosure. We can see that the giraffes are just loving life. They've got giraffes, and they've got zebra friends, and one of them's pregnant, and I think they're going to have a baby in the next episode, which is going to be so cute. So let me just fast forward time a little bit, because I want you to see the animals coming in. It'll take them a while to get dropped off, and you can see, look, already there's ostriches and wildebeest, and oh my God, I accidentally have a polar bear? Did I just see a polar bear? I thought I clicked on something else. A polar bear's in here. Get out! No, don't eat the giraffe, please. Oh no, the polar bear ate the ostrich. How could you? How could you do this to me? What happened? I mean, is it asleep or did it eat it? What happened? It was killed by Amakuraki, or whatever his name is. Is that your name? You killed the ostrich. How could you? Okay, pause the game. Okay, so I just clicked on the wrong animal. And that's what happens when you make a mistake in this game. It's real. You know, if you put a hunter and a predator and a carnivore into the wrong room, in the wrong enclosure, this is what can happen. Okay, he's going back. He's going back to the quarantine area where we're going to build him his own enclosure, and then we'll move him into there where he'll be by himself with his own food and not eating our ostriches. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Take that polar bear back, and when we have an area for him, we'll bring him into it. But Oh no, don't look at the dead ostriches. I'm so sorry. Everyone, I'm so sorry about what happened. The security, why didn't you save the ostriches? You're just walking around looking all happy. But look over here. Oh no, don't look at your friend. Don't look at your friend. I'm so sorry. Look over here. Look at it. It's a beautiful day over here. Look over here. Don't turn in there. Yes, go this way. And don't look at your dead friend. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Animal Zoo. We accomplished quite a lot and we had a disaster with the polar bear and some dead ostriches, but the animals are waking up now. It is a beautiful morning here at the zoo, and what's good is we have a lot of facilities for the guests. We have a ginormous area for our animals, and they have lots of food and toys and water, and they just brought in another ostrich, which I think is to replace the poor ostriches who just died. And yeah, in the next episode, we are going to improve this park. We're going to make it bigger. We're going to make it better. We're going to have safe environments for animals to live. We're going to take care of these guys. We're going to take care of our guests. We're going to make sure that they have a much more fun and enjoyable experience. And yeah, thank you so much. If you liked this video and you like this game, please leave a like. And if we can get 25 likes on this video, then we will 100% keep playing and keep improving this park. And I'm really excited to play this game more. It is so beautiful, the graphics are amazing, and it's so detailed, and we can really learn a lot about animals and animal welfare and how to best take care of these beautiful, incredible animals. So thank you so much for watching episode 1 of Animal Zoo, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!